Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to Culturalist Theory, man. I've been shitting on them all week. I know. I've been shitting on these guys all week, and y'all like, you still gonna react to them? Hey, man, they're not doing a music. It's related to music, but it's not a music theme. It's more related to music and movies. So let's see how they do on the movie side. If Culturalist Theory is shifting over to the movie side, hey man, I'm here for it. I hope they don't make stupid ass controversial statements about certain movies, man. I hope they don't, man. Let's see what Culturalist Theory does with movies now, because it seems like they starting to shift. I can't say that I don't blame them, because the rankings do get a little. It's like one week it's like, okay, I react to that artist, and then the next week it's like, yeah, I don't really fuck with that artist that much. I don't really care too much for that ranking. But moving over into the movies, this might be a good idea for him. You never know. This might be a good idea for him. Now, I did this movie with another guy, Flowers. I did another movie with. I did the same thing with him, but it was a tier list. This is a top 10 list. So let's give them a try. Let's see what they do here. Let's see what Culturalist Theory do on the movie side of things. Let's give them a try here.
Bet you had a nice little laugh about this, huh?
Because the music definitely has not been it.
Williams for Culturalist Theory, and today we're ranking
sorry.
the top 10 rappers who made the pivot to acting. To keep the playing field even, we will only be counting individuals with 3 or more albums and 3 or more movie or TV roles. Sorry to the O'Shea Jackson Jr.'s and Mark Wahlbergs of the world. I don't think they'd mind anyway.
Maybe not.
Who the fuck cares about Ocean? Who the fuck cares about
that?
that?
For producing, directing, or writing either. This will strictly be based on acting ability, memorable performances, and longevity. Make sure you leave a comment, hit that like button, and subscribe if you're feeling the content. Number 10, Snoop Dogg. Okay, we know ability was one of the criteria, and admittedly, the Snoop D-O-double-G doesn't have the best acting chops. But he checks the longevity and memorable performances boxes pretty easily. Playing himself in his acting debut, Murder Was the Case, one could argue he's been doing just that over his 20-year acting career. But with lasting impressions made in hood classics like Training Day and Baby Boy, as well as the So Bad They're Kinda Likeable Soul Plane and The Wash.
Yeah, I'm about to say, he killed it in The Wash. Snoop actually killed it in The Wash. The Wash, Baby Boy, he did a good job in Training Day, even though his scene was very small. But still, Snoop has some redeeming roles, even if it seems like he's playing himself. But that's the thing, though. You give a guy a good role, it's gonna it don't have to be that. We don't have to. Think about it. We're holding rappers to the standard of a Will Smith or a Denzel. Think about what we're doing here. We don't have to hold Snoop to that fucking standard. As long as he does a good job, he sells us the character, he gives us emotion from the character. What more could you ask for? I say Snoop is a B level actor, B level actor at best, B plus actor at best.
Come help me. Come help me. Oh, you didn't see them niggas pull a strap on me.
My nigga, y'all could have downloaded this shit from anywhere else, bro. Y'all mean to tell me y'all got this awesome? Y'all ripped this awesome? Come on, Culturalist Theory. Who your editor, bro? Who y'all editor, bro? Who y'all editor, bro? Who y'all editor, bro?
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Y'all could have ripped this scene from anywhere else, bro. Don't tell me I go in here and hold on. Matter of fact, hold on, cuz. Hold on, cuz. Hold on, cuz. Hold on, cuz. Wash. Corrupt.
Look, man, I saw you start the fucking car up.
Nigga. Scene right here. I found a better scene with better audio. You chose this scene right here. You chose this. Come on, Coach Listeri. I gotta call y'all out for that. Terrible editor. Whoever y'all editor is, he fucked up on that one. This is terrible.
Niggas pulled a strap on you just now?
It would be
Nigga, you can't even hear what they saying. It's yo.
a crime not to include the dog. While we wait on his official biopic directed by Alan Hughes, feel free to throw in the R-rated Prime Video Little League football film The Underdogs. Almost made us forget about Bones.
It's a trip, ain't it?
Okay, well, we said almost. Number 9, Andre 3000. A multi-talented musician, rapper, actor, and now flutist, Andre 3000 wears many hats all pretty well. While the majority of his filmography you probably haven't seen due to his work with indie projects, his talent and standout roles in bigger budget films put him on this list. Supporting roles in Semi-Pro and Be Cool,
Chop chop. That boo. Player.
are balanced by more prominent appearances in Four Brothers and Idlewild. His biggest task, however, came in 2013 when he took on the role of rock icon Jimi Hendrix in the biopic All Is By My Side. Admittedly, the film isn't that great and was a commercial failure, but his impression of the 60s legend is spot on.
Well, the gig doesn't pay that much. I mean, we're broke, you know, but we're cool. Might as well hang out with us and be broke. And cool.
If you want a taste of his more recent work, check out the trippy AMC series Dispatches from Elsewhere. Number 8, T.I. The self-proclaimed king of the South made his transition into acting in 2005 with the coming-of-age classic ATL. While one could call that a cheat code considering the trap music MC is an Atlanta native, so the role wasn't exactly a stretch. Still, it's one of the best of its kind in the 2000s and is held in high regard within the culture. T.I.P. would go on to have more than a serviceable role in the heist film Takers.
You need to back up. Easy, Jake. It's the past. I'm here to discuss the future.
Hold his own next to cinema royalty Denzel Washington in American Gangster.
What you want? I want what you got, Uncle Frank. I want to be you.
And have laugh-out-loud moments in Ant-Man and Get Hard with Kevin Hart. It's no surprise T.I. decided to take his talents to the comedy stage. Did you see his appearance on BET Plus's Comic View? The man's got some solid comedic chops. Tap into the low-key funny The Trap with Mike Epps and DC Young Fly, as well as the RZA-directed Cutthroat City for more of his recent work. Number 7, Childish Gambino.
Most definitely.
While Donald Glover's first reoccurring acting role came during his 5-year stint on Community in 2000.
Well, to be fair, he was an actor before he was a rapper, so I think we have to be fair here, because he's in the same boat as a Drake. He acted before he rapped, so. But I digress.
2009, and he wouldn't receive major attention musically until 2010's Cul-de-sac mixtape. It doesn't mean he wasn't trying. The actor that goes by the stage name Childish Gambino when rapping had actually been making music independently since 2005, years before his big break in Hollywood, thus his inclusion on our rapper turned actor list. His resume is relatively short, but it packs a punch. Community is regarded as one of the best comedy TV series of all time. His FX show Atlanta was an instant classic from season 1, and Mr. and Mrs. Smith was a top 5 series debut on Amazon Prime. Please run, don't walk to check out the latter if you slept. The potential for him to leapfrog this list is there with roles in the Star Wars saga as Lando, as well as a possible, fingers crossed, larger role for his Prowler character in the MCU.
What happened to your voice?
What do you mean, what happened to my voice?
I heard you by the bridge. I know what a girl sound like.
I'm not a girl, I'm a boy.
The sky is the ceiling, or whatever Jordan said, for Gambino, well, Glover, when it comes to the talented multi-hyphenate.
The ceiling is the roof. Let's make it happen. Let's keep moving forward.
Number 6, Little Bow Wow. After making cameos in TV series like Moesha and The Steve Harvey Show, Shad Little Bow Wow Moss secured his first leading role at just 15 years young in Like Mike. Mr. 106 & Park does a commendable job in the culturally relevant basketball flick, even if the special effects haven't held up as great. His second lead was
I swear to God, if I find, I'm not gonna do it.
In Roll Bounce, another solid kid flick.
Y'all editor is lazy.
In Chicago in the 70s, but much.
That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all editor is very lazy.
Moss would also appear in the third installment of the Fast and the Furious franchise, The Better Than You Remember Tokyo Drift. He'd reprise that same role in 2021's Fast 9, but his best movie hands down is the criminally underrated Lottery Ticket with Roll Bounce co-star Brandon T. Jackson. It's essentially a PG-13 version of Friday for a new generation. And who could forget him in Medea's Big Happy Family as Bow Wizzle made his mark on network TV as well, appearing on over 30 episodes of the CSI spinoff Cyber. While Bow doesn't have a ton of fluff in his movie catalog, his lack of a consensus classic keeps him on the outside looking in of the top 5. Number 5, Tupac. To say Tupac Shakur had an eventful 25 years on this earth would be an understatement. The rapper, activist, and actor did enough for about 5 lifetimes, including recording hundreds of songs, all while building his movie resume. Pac's dream of acting came true in '92, shortly after the release.
I hope whoever y'all put in front of this list is valid. Now, I know y'all gonna put Will Smith at number 1. That we're not debating that. Will Smith, he earns that number 1 spot. It's not even up for debate. Will Smith, he's Oscar nominated. Even if he did slap a nigga. Even if he did slap a nigga before he won that Oscar, but still, he's Oscar nominated. Okay, he's an Oscar winner at this point, okay? Even if he slapped a nigga. But who's better than Tupac? I know y'all not gonna say LL Cool J is better than Tupac. Fuck no. Fuck no. LL Cool J, he's good, but he's not better than Tupac. Are we serious right now? Are we serious right now?
Release of his debut album. Making the most of the limited number of releases while he lived, you could argue he went 3 for 3, all classics between Juice, Poetic Justice, and Above the Rim.
So how is he in the 5? So how's he number 5?
Surrounding Pac's acting career. The Hughes brothers had the All Eyes on Me rapper tapped for another classic, Menace to Society, but was replaced due to what we'll call creative differences. John Singleton said he had the lead role for Baby Boy written for Pac to play Jody, and George Lucas had Tupac in mind for his Star Wars Phantom Menace script that he'd been working on. Samuel L. Jackson would eventually be awarded the role after Pac's passing and allegedly shaved his head to pay homage.
I mean, we kind of knew that, but okay.
Movies released posthumously weren't of the same caliber. Although Gang Related is a solid watch, his talent was undeniable. Number 4, LL Cool J. The original hip-hop superstar Todd Smith, aka
I'm not feeling it.
has had small roles in films going back
I'm not
to
feeling
the
it.
80s.
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
LL would that shit is fucking trash, so get the fuck off the airwaves. He'd star in the decent Halloween H2O in 1998, but 99 was his biggest and best year acting. He'd hit for the Triple Crown that year in theaters with the underrated Deep Blue Sea, hood classic In Too Deep.
You ain't no cop.
You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
And the Oliver Stone football flick Any Given Sunday. Add to that, during this run, he was in a solid TV series In the House, which ran for 5 seasons from 95 to 99.
I get it, but it's not better than Pac. Stop this cap. Stop the cap.
Kudos to L, because those are 4 completely different roles and we feel his range is slept on. Add to that the rom-com delivers from Eva with Gabrielle Union, SWAT, and the Twisty Mindhunters, and you've got yourself a well-rounded resume from the GOAT. He'd return to TV for the NCIS spinoff Los Angeles for a 14-year run. We'll admit LL does have a few duds in the catalog, like the commercial flop Rollerball, but it's not enough to weigh down his filmography. Yo, do yourself a favor and run back that In Too Deep if it's been a while since you've watched. It's held up very well. Number 3, Queen Latifah. Yo, how many actors can you name that have a classic movie?
This I can put Queen Latifah ahead of Tupac. I could put Queen Latifah ahead of Tupac. LL Cool J, fuck no. Queen Latifah, most definitely. I could definitely put Queen Latifah above Tupac. She got range in her acting. Her acting is very great, very great. Shout out to Queen Latifah. Shout out to our black sisters, man. Shout out to our black sisters, man. For real though, most definitely I could put her above Tupac. Can't nobody touch Will on this list. Let's be real. Nobody can touch Will Smith on this list. But Queen Latifah she can go over Tupac.
movie and
Most
classic
definitely.
TV show under their belt. While we wait for you to answer, let me make note because that sounds like a future list. But to briefly answer the question, not many. However, Queen Latifah is someone that can make that claim. One of the most versatile musician actors, she has a wide spectrum of roles in her resume, from bank robber to animated woolly mammoth and BMX stunt woman. Talk about range. Cleo in Set It Off is her most notable movie role within the culture, a role so gripping no matter how many times you've seen it, the ending is still hard to watch.
After day. Don't show the scene. Please don't show the scene. No!
Having several strong lead roles outside of Set It Off. By the way, please Hollywood, never remake that. You can't sleep on her rom-com and musical game. Living Single is of course the aforementioned classic
Most
TV
definitely.
series that ran for 5 seasons in the late 90s. 20 plus years later, and she has another hit show on her hands with The Equalizer, just renewed for a 5th season. Also, as of 2023, Girls Trip 2 has been confirmed by one of the co-writers of the original, so sign us up for that. All hail the Queen. Number 2, Ice Cube. Is it a reach to say that O'Shea Jackson Sr.'s movie resume?
I don't know if I could put him above Tupac, but I would say they on the same level. I would say that Pac and Ice Cube is on the same level. But Pac's ceiling is a lot higher because he got more range than Ice Cube. Ice Cube don't have a lot of range with his characters in movies. Pac has more range with his characters. He can go dramatic, he can go romantic, he can go comical, he can go evil. It's a lot of roles that Pac can play, but Ice Cube is definitely on that same playing field. I'm not gonna sit up here. Actually, I would put Ice Cube above. Ice Cube is most definitely above LL Cool J on all levels, and Pac is above LL Cool J on all levels as well. But would I put him under Will Smith? Fuck no.
Resume is on par with his legendary music background.
You got a problem, man?
Like that.
You got a problem, man?
He made his acting
Got a problem,
debut in
nigga?
the classic Boys in the Hood and had solid supporting roles in Higher Learning, The Players Club, and The Sleeper Anaconda. Also, how many actors do you know that have pulled off the rare Hollywood triple-double, having 2 successful trilogies under his belt in Friday and Barbershop? Yes, all 6 of
No, nigga, not Barbershop 3. Get Barbershop 3 the fuck out of here.
Shut up, bitch.
those are good. If there was a knock on Cube's filmography, it's that his roles are mostly relegated to comedies, although he has tried his hand at action. The sequel to the Vin Diesel box office hit XXX starred Cube and did about 1/5 the box office numbers of the original. Although we've seen much worse movies, that ridiculous speedboat scene was probably the reason for the poor reception. Either way, fair or unfair, it was the last time we saw Cube as an action leading man. No worries though, that gave him time to drop quality comedies like First Sunday, All About the Benjamins, and the criminally underrated Janky Promoters with Mike Epps. We said we wouldn't count producing credits, but let's just say when it comes to rappers, Cube's got that on lock in Hollywood as well. With all due respect to 50 Cent. Before we get to our number one rapper turned actor, check out a few MCs who just missed the cut. Kid Cudi.
Good, you know, I got a little schnauzer up in the mix.
Right
you know,
on.
got some eggs in other baskets, green baskets.
Like reclaimed fabric or?
No, not at all. I sell weed on the side.
Most Def.
Ever since I've been with you, people been trying to shoot me. People, you know.
Most Def is very underrated as an actor. Very underrated as an actor. I wish he got more bigger roles in the 2000s. Because he is definitely an underrated actor. They really need to give him his flowers.
Ludacris.
Most definitely Ludacris.
Huh? And how many cups of coffee did we get?
You don't drink coffee, and I didn't want any.
Number 1, Will Smith.
Thank you.
This was an easy call, right? One of the best actors of our generation started out as the Fresh Prince with DJ and friend Jazzy Jeff. He's accomplished in both realms, owning hardware in music and film. Late 90s popcorn action staples like Bad Boys, Independence Day, and Men in Black made him a star, all while simultaneously holding down network TV on a top 5 black TV show, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Carfax isn't perfect, with 1 or 2 major missteps. Hey, it's bound to happen when you've been in Tinseltown for 3 decades. When you've saved the world a few times, played a heavyweight champion and a dating guru all successfully, nothing but props are due. What do you think of the latest entry in the Bad Boy saga? Yo, is it time to pass the torch, or should the good times keep rolling? Yo, quick question. Who out of the more recent crop of MCs do you see becoming a movie or TV star? Vince Staples? Jack Harlow maybe? Think post-20.
Vince Staples, most definitely. Vince Staples has the charisma. Vince Staples definitely has the charisma to be a good actor. Kendrick Lamar, if he ever decides to go into it, I think he did a good job on The Wire. I would like to see him do more acting roles, but I understand he's in a different headspace. He's not trying to be famous, so I understand. He doesn't want to be famous. He wants to just make music and be at peace and raise his kids and destroy niggas' careers. So yeah. But other than that though, I'll say it's just alright list. I would have moved a couple guys around. Common not being added to this list is a head scratcher. Common is a very good actor, if I do say so myself. Common is a very good actor. But yeah, I would have to say my list would have to go Will Smith number 1, Queen Latifah would be number 2. I had to put Pac at 3, Ice Cube at 4, LL at 5. I'm gonna put Bow Wow at 6. Most definitely Bow Wow can go at 6. Shit. After that, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, though, that's just gonna about do it for this one. I will see you all in the next video, man. It's a pretty solid list. I would love to see Culturalist Theory go down the movie side of things, step away from the music and start focusing on the movies and the TV shows. That would be a nice switch up. Culturalist Theory, I applaud y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to become stale on this YouTube shit. You want to keep this shit going. But yeah, man, I will see y'all all in the next video. Till then, peace out.